Here we go, guys. January 26th, looking at the daily chart of the DXY, US Dollar Currency Index, and the Fed, or whoever, the guardian angel, the DXY, is definitely pulling out all the stops to save this pig. Anyways, you can see starting really back last week, the 18th, we wicked down, and as you remember, intraday we had a big, rally in the markets, gold, silver, uh, the stock market, crypto, so on and so forth, and then it rallied back up, and everything dumped. But here recently, they've been on a real slow grind to the downside. And as you can see, we had this blue dash line in here at 101.63. And we know that's a very reliable, valid, accurate, position here on the chart for support, as they're doing everything they can to pump it to the upside each time we come down and hit that zone. Okay. And then we have that green dash line, which is even more significant. If we go to the weekly chart here, as you can see, we have it lined out just under that low pivot. Okay, that's kind of the inside secret there. We're hitting this low pivot and having, right now successful, support there. However, this is a weekly candle, and let me draw this in so you can see it. We could potentially get a green breakout candle next week. Of course, it has to confirm. We have to close it, so on and so forth. This candle here was green all the way up, actually, and on a time count. And however, we did on a time count, we actually didn't, break out. Everything was sold off. Ended up being just a pause candle. Then we rolled over a little indecision spinning top doji here. And same thing with this current week's candle. However, it's green, it's obviously instead of red. So time will tell. But we get under this green dash line. Our Patreon members know what that means. And so we'll just leave it at that. But that's a significant, a major, measured move. And we get under there before you know it, will be sub $100 DXY. And that's even going to put more downside pressure and probably could run our stock market back up to, the all-time highs of last year. Gold and silver breaking out, even oil, and of course the crypto. So something to, watch over the next few days, into next week, obviously, and then we'll, pick up the action then. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see if we get a breakout here. We are clearing, a couple of 3 days of candle closes to the left. And of course, nothing counts until that candle is closed, depending on which timeline you're looking at. This is the daily, still have about 6 hours to go for the DXY to close. So we'll see if we take out these previous 1, 2, 3, 4 days and then get a little push back up to either this high pivot here before we rolled over, or maybe even up to the 20. And if we do, then we'll look for a pretty decent pullback in commodities and stocks. But all right, guys, we will see you on the chart.